Also, by the way, it looks like literally Team Liquid is at a funeral and someone's about to read a eulogy. Okay, that is such a depressing, like, 5-man spread. Something is clearly wrong. I'm just pointing that out. Like, this does not look normal at all, by the way. All right, Varus, GP, and Thresh banned away. Holy shit, I already don't want to watch. All right. Udyr and Lucian banned away. Oh, my lord, Gwen. So that's probably just going to be Fudge on Gwen. Okay, Kai'Sa being picked for some reason. It's really sad because they draft in a way that it will only help them versus North America. It won't do anything for them internationally. I think Cloud9 is just, like, actually fucked. It's really sad because you guys know that I was, like, really high on Cloud9 at the beginning of the split, right? Before the split started, I thought that they were going to be able to go places due to the players on the roster. And the fact that, like, Max and Vigar, you know, there and all that other good jazz, but all that's happening is that they draft in an extremely abusive manner relative to NA, and then they rely on just being better players than their opponents. So it doesn't really matter because it doesn't give you anything to be hopeful for come Worlds. It's actually depressing because it's like Cloud9's the team that you would have the most hope for, just considering the lineup and what should in theory be possible. I mean, Cloud9's draft is literally just a turbo face roll draft that relies on them just being better than their opponents. I've never seen Lulu versus Gwen, so I don't know what to think about it. I am excited for the... Oh, no, it's not Lulu versus Gwen. It's Volibear versus Gwen, I guess. It should have been Lulu versus Gwen. Wait, what is going on here? They have to eventually swap. Wait, is it Lulu versus Gwen? No, I guess it's Lulu v Sylas, and then... Okay, Lee Sin versus Gwen. Okay, all right, so they're initiating a lane swap. You can see that Gwen took, well, this is kind of weird. Okay, so Gwen took the armor rune, and Fudge is going to go mid here. And so what they're trying to do here is they're trying to get micro edges on runes. Oh, Fudge messed up. Missed the auto. Yeah. Okay. You should just E in. Yep. Another auto. Yep. Good night. Oh. Wow, he lived with 7. Wow, that was... Oh, wow. 7 HP. Okay. First blood. I mean, it feels like the game's kind of over. I mean, he has to be kind of careful right now because his items really suck. His items are really gated relative to his power. In the game right now. Like, he's really close to just getting very big. He has Ninja Tabi soon. That's a fine trade. He has E back up. He should pop Pop right now. He should pop Pot. Yeah, he should pop Pot, and I think he should have just ran in at Lee. Okay. He's gonna R. Yep. R number 2. Yep. R number 3. Good night. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Okay. There's definitely 2 kills there, but overall that was really good for Cloud9. That was really, really, really good. Okay, snip, snip. Well, you can't really snip, snip there. All right. Okay, so right now Cloud9 are 3,000 gold ahead. Fudge factor. Yeah, he died. I mean, Cloud9 right now, all that they have to do is just continue to play for dragons. TL's team composition plays into Sylas and Gwen a little bit too well. Like, Ezreal's just really misplaced in TL's comp. It's a really bad draft. I mean, also, they have Volibear, right? So that's not very good. Cloud9's going to pick up the Ocean Dragon. I mean, this is a really slow and controlled game overall. This is a pretty slow and controlled game. Not too much really happening here. The problem with this game is that TL doesn't have a way to force anything. Their objective clear is also really slow, so they can't even do like Baron cheeses or Baron sneaks. And then their entire team composition is extremely terrible into Sylas and Gwen. So it's basically Ezreal versus the world. It's literally it. It's just Ezreal versus the world. Our superior. I'm not going to answer that question. I think it's so absurd that you're even asking that in the middle of a coach stream. It's so weird. Like, let me just drop everything and answer that for you. Okay, this is a really messy fight. Oh, okay. But Santorin is going to go down. Fudge factor. Able to get some stuff. Holy moly, King goes in. But ends up dying to tactical. is gonna be okay. Tactical, I think, can actually... Okay, I think Tactical could have done more there. Okay, so let's take a look at this fight. It's totally unnecessary. They had side lanes coming in. There's literally no objective. There's no reason for Cloud9 to be where they are. Blabber gets completely blown out. Everfrost goes in, and now the fight is actually over, right? If Perks turns back around. But King, deciding that, you know, the time is now, he goes in, blows his flash to get a kill on Lulu for literally no reason. And then, fortunately, Tactical misread the situation because I think that can actually go worse for Cloud9. So, Cloud9 doing the same thoughtless error that they found themselves doing in MSI. Okay, level-wise, this is kind of interesting. It's actually pretty balanced level-wise, the two teams. Cloud9 really needs to get this Ocean Dragon, though. Otherwise, the game can get a little bit scary, depending on Ezreal standoffs. It seems like Vulcan decided that he wanted to go in, even though he should let TL come into him. But, you know, don't tell him that. All right, so, okay. Fudge finds the snipe onto Santorin. And, okay, Hook ends up going wide. They're going to get the Ocean Dragon. Okay, now it's just about disengaging. They just need to back off. Tactical on the run, ease forward, light crown shot, dies. Light crown shot, double kill for Perks. He's seen that before in the LEC from a certain AD carry. Hello, Crowny. In the chat, triple kill for Perks. And that's going to be the Baron. So, that is, that's pretty much it, you know? So, we were talking about Ezreal's earlier on today. We were talking about certain E-presses. And we get it here again. So, totally fine, totally fine. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Vulcan entered the fight at the very start by going for an engage with Q. It shows that he misunderstands the two team comps and what they're trying to achieve. Doesn't really matter. Fudge got the snipe with the R. Tactical, not wanting to be, you know, outdone. Ease forward, even though he knew where Xin just was and they knew about Perks on the right-hand side. So, Tactical just not able to actually read the entire screen, which is actually a really important thing when you're playing Ezreal in general. So, kind of rough, okay? They're just waiting until Ocean Soul is going to come up. They just have to get that, and then once they have that, it's pretty unlosable. Yeah, it's with only Lulu granting Putrefier, and without Moonstone Renewer giving stuff. Perks maybe trying to int right before the Baron. Let's see if he can manage to do it. He had one job, had teleport and flash available. However, he had a hot date, left side river, gonna go back in, gonna get consumed by Karibo. Gonna end up managing to feast on his body with the W there. So definitely not very, honestly, that's kind of fine. And so that is probably going to be the Ocean Dragon now going over to Team Liquid. So Perks has found a way to make this game a little bit interesting. Yeah, I do think that Gwen probably has the best base skin in the game. Okay, TL not going to be able to do anything about that Baron. Now, this Baron's going to persist into Ocean Soul, so it would take a miracle to mess this one up. It's King Akaisa one trick. He's a sinner is what he is. All right, they're going to manage to kill Santorin. Okay, Fudge is there, has the R, tags everyone with the slow. Oh, gets a really big snip. Okay, trying to go in, not getting the kill. And remember, all of this is happening right before the Ocean Soul, but they're going to get the kill anyway. King goes in with the Killer Instinct. I think it's called Killer Instinct, or I don't know. Void Assault, something? I don't even know. I forget the name of Kai's Assault. GG. I think that's actually game. I think that's game. It is Killer Instinct, right? Okay, now people are saying it's Void Assault. I'm done. Jeez, dude. Jensen kept getting away with murder. He even bought a Guardian Angel. Just so, yeah, Fudge does not look amused at the end of that. He even bought a Guardian Angel just to pad his KDA. Now, guys, I want to bring everyone's attention to something really clearly, okay? Now, I know what you're all wondering. Why did Fudge go mid lane? Now, you could have listened to the reasoning that I gave you about trying to look for rune optimization, okay, and all this other stuff. Also, by the way, it looks like literally Team Liquid is at a funeral and someone's about to read a eulogy, okay? That is such a depressing, like, 5-man spread. Something is clearly wrong. I'm just pointing that out. Like, this is not, like, even for a loss, this just looks I don't even know. I actually don't even know. This does not look normal at all, by the way. Anyway, let's move on, okay? So why did Fudge really go mid? Okay, well, the reason that Fudge went mid is because now, all right, all of the TL fans that were going to cling to the fact with the Copium, okay, the Copium Wars, of TL only lost because they didn't have Alfari. Well, Fudge went mid to go up against Jensen to counteract the Copium Wars. So that's it, you know? I mean, it's totally fine. Fudge had to go mid against their other best player, okay, just to try to counteract the Copium Wars, okay? So they can't cling to, you know, a diff in top or something. Because TL fans, they're even afraid to use, like, oh, it's perks against Jenkins, right? After that Renekton game. They won't even dare try to say that. They try to make that comment insta -70 on Reddit. Like, come on. Like, Jenkins was against perks. It was a fair match. Didn't you watch the Renekton game? Jesus. So, Cloud9 have successfully counteracted the Copium Wars here with this lane swap here between Fudge and Perks. So, it's totally fine. Perfect.